Hello, everybody. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna be cleaning my kitchen right now because it's actually a fucking disaster. And yeah, so my husband is actually giving my kids a bath. How nice of him. Which honestly brings me to like my next thing. I'm one of 8 kids, okay? And my mom literally raised all 8 of us by herself. Like literally single handedly alone. So honestly, I'm how did you even do that? Like weren't you like fucking exhausted? Like, did you ever sleep? Like, did you ever like do anything? Honestly, like she's like, well, I would usually go to bed, or I would usually clean when you guys went to bed. I'm like, I mean, but weren't you like fucking tired 24/7? She's like, I mean, yeah, but I'm like, fucking crazy, dude. Growing up with 8 kids was like no joke, man. I mean, we want to talk about loud chaos. Like, I think that's why, like, honestly, I am like not even phased by the fact that I have like two under two. I'm like, what else? Whatever. It's me. I'm the one who. But like for real, I literally am like, people keep asking me, they're like, you think you guys will, try for a third? I'm like, um, I'm not right now. Like maybe in the future, but totes my goats, not right now. I just had my whole family over for a game night this past weekend. And honestly, like, I fucking love my family, dude. Like I said, I'm one of 8 kids. We literally were like the modern day Brady Bunch, 4 and 4, 4 girls, 4 boys. I am number 7. So I am the second youngest. I have one younger brother, and my oldest sibling, I think he's going to be 50. It's true. Like the older you get, it just like all starts to like blend together. And then you're like, I don't really know how old anyone is actually. But it's honestly it's so fun growing up with that many people. Like I'm not gonna lie. And they always ask me, they're like, did you like growing up with that many people? I'm like, well, honestly, I didn't have a choice. Like I was born into it, so I guess, yeah. But honestly, I like legit really did love it. And I still love it. Like growing up, it was always like my friends would be like, I want to go to your house. Like my house is so boring. And I'd be like, no, I want to go to your house. Like my house is so fucking loud. And they'd be like, I know, but like there's always something going on. Like it's so much fun. And now I'm like, I get it. Like I think about like, cause like I'm a hairdresser. Okay. So that's probably why I talk so much. It's probably why I'm notoriously chaotic and loud. I mean, I come from a big family. and I do hair. So like I'm constantly talking. And so anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. But anyway, so it's like honestly, like my day-to-day life is just like loud. Like my Apple Watch will literally be like, you are in a loud environment, and I'll be like having a conversation with somebody. I'm like, shit. Like, what the fuck? I didn't realize I was like that fucking loud, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I am. Oh, so my mom, like literally, like if you watch my channel, follow my page, like whatever, my mom literally is she is like literally a queen. Like I'm not even joking. So hi guys. So like if you just joined, I was talking about how I'm one of 8 kids and my mom raised all 8 of us by herself. Okay. So that bitch is the real one. Okay. Now that I am a mom, like I aspire to be like my mom literally every day of my life. Like our house was always clean. We always had home cooked meals on the table. We always had an after school snack. We always had dessert. The house was always decorated for the holidays. Like, I'm not, when I say like my mom is the real one, like, I'm not even joking. Like, if you want to talk about like not missing a beat, she did not miss a beat, okay? I mean, like, for real. She literally, like, I know she like struggled, but never showed it. You know what I mean? Like literally never showed it. She just was always the realist, you know? And now she's even like the best freaking she goes by Grammy. Like my kids are seriously obsessed. So, you know, it's honestly like it's the best thing to see because I feel like it's just honestly completely come full circle. And there was like a long period in my life where like I wasn't really sure if I wanted kids. I think if anybody comes from like a divorced family or like a divorce situation, you can kind of like, I don't know, you're kind of like scared a little bit. Like you don't want to repeat the cycle. Like you don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like I used to feel like that all the time. Like, what if I fail? Like, what if I get married and I get divorced? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like a burden you think about, I guess. But I have 2 kids. I have 2 small boys. My first son was actually born at 31 weeks and 1 day gestation. So I had like a super normal pregnancy, a super healthy pregnancy. I'd never been pregnant before. And I went into labor literally out of nowhere. I was actually at work. I was cutting hair because, like I said, I'm a hairdresser if you just popped in. But I was doing a client. I went home and called the doctor, started obviously having symptoms. They admitted me, gave me a magnesium drip, put me on bed rest, and I ended up going into labor 8 days later. So my first son was born. He was 3 pounds, 1.8 ounces, and he was in the NICU for 30 days. And honestly, like I just feel like having all my siblings and like all that, like everybody there to like help you out, pitch in, like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I know so many people that they'll be like, yeah, I don't really like, talk to my sister anymore, or like haven't seen my sister in years or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, like I am such a huge family person. Like the holidays in our family are fucking insane. My mom plans like a huge Christmas Eve every single year, and she sends out like themed invitations. And this year she's doing a Christmas story. So like every year she changes the theme. And so she's doing a Christmas story this year. And like one year she did the Grinch, one year she did like all Cincinnati themes. So we had like, because I'm from Cincinnati, and she did like Skyline chili, Frisch's, like whatever. But she plans this game, and she like wraps stuff in a saran wrap ball. You should see me and my brothers and sisters. And I'm talking like we are fighting tooth and nail over like a stick of extra gum or like $1 scratch off, but like it doesn't matter. When you are like 1 of 8, I think your competitive level is just like literally through the ceiling. We are competitive about everything literally until no end. Like, our family game nights are actually insane. Like, we joke that we should record them because we are literally like yelling, screaming, playing Monopoly. We are so loud to the point that like I don't even realize how loud I'm talking on like just any given day because I think I'm like tone deaf. Like when you grow up with that many kids, it's like you always have to speak up. You always have to be loud. Like you want to make sure your voice is heard. And being like one of the youngest too, hell yeah, you wanted to make sure your voice was heard. Like you wanted to make sure you were getting a piece of steak at the dinner table or like whatever it was that my mom was making. Like I still remember one year I literally went sled riding. I was in 5th grade and I went sled riding with my little brother at the time. He wanted me to go sled riding. There was like no snow on the ground. And our shitty neighbors had built a fence like right in the middle of our sled riding yard. And me stupidly going down the hill, like, you know, usually like you jump out of the sled or something, but not me. I was like, whoops, and ran into the fence, broke my leg in 3 places. My older brother and my sister came out. My little brother that was with me, I said, oh my God, go up and get someone. My mom wasn't home. I think she was at like Kmart or something. And I was like, oh my God, like I think I broke my leg. Like I literally can't move. My brother and my sister come out and they are literally come to the edge of the back deck, laugh at me, and leave me down there. So I literally, kid you not, I'm in 5th grade. So what does that make you, like 12 or something? Or I don't even know. Not 11, whatever. I sat at the bottom of the hill and waited until my mom got home. And my mom got home and she was literally like, where's Anna? And they were like, she said she broke her leg. Like she's at the bottom of the hill. She's probably faking it for attention or whatever. Well, obviously, like I did break my leg. My mom made my sister sleep downstairs with me and help me every single night that I had to get up to go to the bathroom because she was so pissed that they left me out there to basically fend for myself. But that's like a typical, like when you have a big family, you know, like the sarcasm in my family runs super deep. I mean, we're the type of people that are like, if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it because honestly, you're not going to survive in this family if you don't. And it's actually kind of funny because when I got pregnant with my second son, so when my first son got released from the NICU or graduated from the NICU, he was in the NICU for 30 days and he graduated. We literally were home for a month and found out we were pregnant with our second child. At the time, I almost shit my pants. Now, they're like the bestest friends. I mean, they literally love each other. I think they're sad when the other one's sleeping. And so I kind of love it because they have that built-in friendship. And like, honestly, they don't know life without each other, which is honestly pretty cool. But my nephew, who is 20, he was like, so are you going to be like Grammy and have like 8 kids? And I was like, are you like out of your mind? I'm like, no, like absolutely not. And now I'm kind of like, well, I mean, I'm not really going to have 8 kids because realistically, who the fuck could afford it? But I get why my mom like loved having so many kids because like it just makes everything fun. Like she literally, like coming up on this like holiday season, it's so much pressure because it's like you literally are the magic maker for your kids. Like you don't get a do-over with like childhood and stuff. And so it's like I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure that like I create the good traditions for them and like the best traditions for them. But I also feel like that pressure of like living up to my mom basically because she was so awesome at everything. So like since we had so many kids, my mom would do like she would wrap a little individual present and it would be like in your room, almost like a tooth fairy gift. And that's how you knew like what wrapping paper was yours downstairs. And so I honestly like even though I only have 2 kids, I've like kind of kept that tradition because I honestly loved it so much. And like I tell people about that, they're like, oh, that's really cool. So like I wrap my kids' stuff in different paper and I put a little gift in their room and then that's how they know which gifts are theirs downstairs. But it's like when I think about that and like everything that my mom did with all of that and like literally did it all by herself, like never had any help. It's honestly just like it's honestly incredible to me. So in my mind, like when I get overwhelmed or when I get like super overstimulated, I'm kind of like, if my mom did all this like by herself and I literally would have 6 more children, like holy hell. Holy hell. Like I can't honestly even imagine. But I literally just like she's the best. So, yeah. I mean, growing up with 8 kids was pretty insane. But it also was fun at the same time. My grandma cook always used to say, a good cook is a clean cook. She was not lying. Also, whoever freaking made these scrub daddies, like, these things are the real one, man. For real. Like, they are literally awesome. I love them. Did you know they're dishwasher safe? That's crazy, pants. I can't even believe Christmas is in like, what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I'm like, holy shit. Ugh. Feels so good to have that be done now. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot stand a dirty kitchen for real. Well, guys, thanks for everyone who joined in, and I hope you enjoyed my little story time. Now that my sink is all cleaned up, Now I have to tackle all the shit that's behind me. Lucky me. But anyway, thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. This is my first live, so if I fucked it up, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to get better at it. Okay? Bye, guys. See you next time. Do you